Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ooh, it is a very rare rainy day in Vegas. It's raining steady. It's not like, but it's steady. Um, it's been raining all night. It started at about 4 o'clock this morning. We don't get that much rain, so there will be flooding. There always is when it rains. Some people don't realize this, but the strip is not actually designed for rain. Yeah, they built it and decided that they were going to build it in a way that it's not designed for rain. So, depending upon how much rain we get, at least two of the strip casinos that have underground parking flood. And one time, it was back in 2000 or 2001, it flooded so bad it floated the cars. Yeah, what a disaster. Hello, Miss Candy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to take a look at where we are because, we need to see where we're going. So this is our page, not the front page. What? Sorry about that. Some people don't realize, that when I'm live, going bing bang on my computer is not a good thing. And they know I'm live. Okay, so this is not the cover, but the first page. We're going to put a different cover on it. So this is our second page with lots of journaling space. Our third, got a nice journaling card there, journaling space, more journaling space, a tag, lots of journaling space here. Originally, this was supposed to be a belly band, but we decided to, and put a journaling tag, a journaling card in there. So we have a nice journaling card and some more writing space. And our theme here, as we're going through, is our little charcoal feets, because, the puppies get in the, they covered them so that they look like labs. A couple of journaling cards here. This is where it's going to go into the binding, so this is not a big deal. And I'm actually going to put a different kind of tape here. I'm going to put this one here. So we're going to do that first because we don't want to move too much more forward. And I got this to work last night, so we're going to try it again today. Look at that. It worked. We're going to move this up just a little bit, though. I don't know how good of an adhesive it is, but we're going to, we're giving it a shot. We couldn't get it to run the other day, but I got it to work today. Last night I sat there and played with it and got it to work, so hopefully it's a decent adhesive. We're going to find out. This is from Pentel. It's called Rolling Glue, and it says it's a quick dry liquid adhesive. It says it has a roller applicator providing controlled even coverage, dries in minutes for use on paper, in home, office, and school. It doesn't say anything about it being acid-free, but it doesn't say it has acid in it. So we have that on there, which I think is a good addition. We're going to go ahead and go to the next page. So we got this one. You can journal on this, so I'm not worried about it. You can write on this. It's all visual. And then we have a little journaling card here, which I think is adorable. And of course, Cruella. Then we have, journaling cards and journaling space on this one. And then we have this page that we put down, which you can write on. And then we hid a tag in the top here. So that's cute. Lots of journaling space. More journaling space. You can write here too. And we have a nice journaling card there in a pocket that we pushed the tops in. So we have a little bit of play in that pocket. And then we have this page, which gives us journaling space at the top and journaling space here. And again, we have another hidden pocket up here. And that's using the new cutting dies that I'm going to put in the shop. And then we have this page, journaling space, a tag. You can journal here if you want to. I just don't know, that it would all show up. But then moving on, we have this little page here, a little bit of a band, some writing space, a journaling card, little tuck. Now, remember, this is our side that's going to have our binding. Then we have this page here, which is a little bland. We need to kind of build this up a little bit. You can journal here. So you have your journaling space here, here, and a pocket with a nice journaling card there. So we need to build this a little bit. We need a little work here. Good morning, Miss Francis. So let's take a look. We have let's see. All right, I think we're going to use a sticker. I'm going to put a sticker here. Let's get these out. Take a look at what we've got. We have some fussy cuts and some stickers. This is a fussy cut, and I kind of think I like it. So we're going to put this one down. So I'm going to go ahead and somebody remind me to check that glue later to see how it worked. Lots of little tiny spots here. Hold on. Gotta get in there, you know? Oh, Oz, calm down. Okay, now we can do the rest. There we go. And some glue. Let's get the glue bottle. Put that up there. Hopefully the glue is going to work today. It's goody. It's been having an attitude lately. It's working though. Okay. I think we need something up here too. Oh my goodness, he's gonna be a pain in my butt. Let me let him out. Harry keeps going to the door going, well, maybe I want to go outside. We all know the truth of that, right? Nope. There's water falling from the sky. No. Okay, we got that trimmed up. A little bit of black just on the edge here because I want to minimize that. Where are we putting this? Oh, up there in the corner. Okay. All right, and some glue because, you know, never trust a sticker. And I'm going to let the dog. Let's go. Back inside. There you go, you hoodlums. Hi, Christine. Okay, and then we're going to turn this. Now, this is where we left off yesterday. So we're going to finish this card. So we have a little pocket here that we put this little journaling card in. We're going to finish this, and then we have a little notebook that we added over here. Now, I kind of think that I want to close this notebook, you know, like have a closure on it. So we're going to work on that in a minute, but let's do this one first, and then we'll move on to the next page. I'm going to get these out of the way. We have 4 pages left to do. Okay, so let's work on Nana. First things first, I think Nana needs to be softened. It's kind of very square. It was 29 degrees out this morning. No walking. No walking. Nope. Nobody. Nope. Nope. Not happening. I don't think so. No, not today. All right, so what I'm looking for is a background that, let me just grab the page real quick because I'll show you what we're doing here. So we need to put something on the background of this, and I want it, you know, so I'm thinking maybe we'll pull either like the blue, the red, or even this, I think the blue. I think we're going to pull the blue. So let me see if I have something that's this color. I'm sure I do. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, so we're going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to ink it first, just to get rid of that, you know, white line kind of thing. Oh, yeah, so it's a cold, wet, miserable day. So I was watching some videos last night. And to be honest, I don't watch a lot of craft videos. You know, very few, because I try not to watch things that will influence what I do. And so I was watching this craft video last night, and I wasn't even watching it, to be honest. I was watching it, you know, in the preview on your you know, if you scroll through your suggested videos, some of them will play if you set your, so that's what I did. I set my cursor on it and just kind of let it play. And there's no sound. I had to read it. And I was reading it. I was like, what the hell? Apparently, somebody was not happy with getting a journal that had stickers. Follow me. So they bought a journal from somebody who made a journal, and they did not like all the stickers, so they cut them out. Oh. And I thought to myself, because that's, you know, what I call myself when I talk to myself. I was like, who would do that? Like, who would spend that kind of money? Because I know what I charge for, you know, a journal. Even some of my low-end journals, I was like, who would pay for a journal?
Apparently that person.
And then literally rip it apart. Like, are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? These things are expensive. Not only that, but somebody took a lot of time to, you know, put them in there. And so you're just going to rip them out. And the reason they were going to rip them out was because they were glossy. And they thought they looked cheap. Well, you know what? So does the tear on the page after you rip it out. You know? I was just dumbfounded. Literally dumbfounded. Like, who does that? So they were trying to find a way to make the stickers less stickers. Yeah, someone wants to take credit for somebody else's journal. That's for shit sure. So I was like, okay, look. That does not even jive, you know? That is so ridiculous. If you don't want stickers in a journal, well, why not order a journal? Like, you know,
make your own.
Actually, like, you know, yeah, if you're not the kind of person who can make their own, then there are plenty of journal makers out here that do, 'cause, What is the word?
Asking they'll make it for you the way you want it.
Yeah, but there's a word for it. Anyway, I know I do it. I cannot for the life of me remember the word. Customs. There we go. See? A custom order. I do them all the time. Hello. Horseshoes and hymnals, you know. People do custom orders. And all you have to do is just reach out and go, yes, I would like blah, 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 blah. And no stickers, you know. But I was just like flabbergasted. Like I'm sitting there listening to this woman say, you know, that, well, people just rip them out. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why would you buy a journal if you're just going to rip it out? You know? All right, there we go. So it has a little closure on it now. And it's a little Velcro closure so it won't fall out. Yeah? Okay, I like it. All right. So now we're going to put that on the stack. It moves a little, but that's okay. All right. And now we have to do the next page. So I'm going to get this out of the way. We're going to work on this one. I know. It's just so weird. It's creepy. He's back. All right, I'm going to roughly cut this one out because we want this guy. We've already decided we wanted him for something, so we're going to cut him out. Now, oh, so much going on right now. Let's see. So there is the make me a journal going on right now in the group. It's a fairly easy concept. Decide on a theme or style or a topic for a journal that you would like for me to make. And I thought about this. I'm going to change it just a little bit, okay? Because some people may want something else. If your card is picked, your journal is the one that's going to be made, you can have your choice of a 3-signature journal, or you can have, if you prefer, traveler's notebook style.
Sorry.
Okay. But let's say, you know, where's my card? It's over here. Here it is. Here it is. I got it. It's behind Bobo's butt. So what you're going to do is send me a regular letter size envelope, not a legal size, a letter size envelope. You know, that's one of the little ones, with the theme or idea for the journal that you would like to have, you know, that you want me to make, and then put your name on the inside. Do not put a return address on the envelope, okay? And I'm going to black out the postal cancellation when I get it so that I don't know who it's from prior to opening the envelope. And the other thing is I got to get at least 5 to even do it. Okay. Because if I only get 1, then it's kind of stupid. You know what I mean? So I got to get at least 5 people. So write your style and your name on the inside so that I know who's, the journal is being done for. And then put it in an envelope with a regular stamp and mail it to me. If you do not have my mailing address, down in the description box below is my email address. You can email me or instant message me on Facebook and get my address. And then I will make your choice of a hardcover with a cloth, a hard book cloth covered book, or a traveler's notebook. And if I do the hardcover, it'll be 3 signatures. And of course, a traveler's notebook would be 3 parts as well. So that's one of the things we got going on. What else do we have? We have 2 more puppies we can cut out. Okay. Not right now, though. I'm just no. All right. So we need a base for this background. Excuse me, kitty. Oh, my God. Get off of there, you fatto. Oh. He's such a fatto. What are you doing, fatto?
I'm just sitting on your paper. You will not ignore me, mother. You pay attention to me. I'm the cat.
Ugh. I just got dive bombed by my stuff. Yes, no Edwardian lady. Anybody who thinks they're going to be a shit and pick that, I will personally come to your house and pinch you. You won't know when or where, but you'll be in a store someplace and somebody will walk up and pinch your butt. It'll be me. I want to do something with this. This is that one little piece that we cut off. And I want to do something with that because it's cute. It's like a little belly band kind of thing. So let's put that there because we're going to think about it. All right. I got to get these out of the way. The Velcro is sticking to me. Sticking to my sleeve. Very annoying. Okay. Get that out of there. Seriously. Okay, and this the craft with me this week. This is the digital that we're using. This is from Snapdragon Digitals. There is, if you go to the listing for this, for this week's craft with me, this is in the description on how you can get this. It's a link directly to it. While you're there, follow. And there's some other pieces too if you want to get them. There's like some tags and ephemera and stuff if you want to get those as well. And I can tell you this much. We are going to be using, in connection with this, a piece of 12 by 12 single-sided cardstock. So you don't have to use the 12 by 12 if you don't want to. But if you do, you want to find something that, you know, kind of works with this. So something very vintagey looking, or even just a solid color. Like if you have a solid color, like a cream or something, or a file folder would work too if you want it. But there's a link in the description that takes you directly to this. And this is a 10-page digital, and it is completely free. So while you're there, like the channel, if you can, you know, send her a buck or two. Just to say, hey, I appreciate your work, you know? Yeah, so it's beautiful and it's free. So, I think we're going to make this a pocket this way. That's what I think we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to put this one in. So let's put a little ink up here, just on the edge. We just want to, you know, get rid of that drastic line and help it kind of blend in. Unfortunately, they were all out of these when I went back to Daiso. I should have gotten 2 when I first went, but I didn't because I'm silly like that. And I went, nah, 4 will be fine. Little did I know. All right, so we're going to glue this down. We're going to try this glue again. We're going to see if it works, you know. And give it a couple of shots. Give it a few chances. Okay, first thing I can tell you is it's kind of wet. I missed a spot over here. Let me get this. I always check the corners because, you know, that's really where stuff comes up the most. This one's pretty good, actually. Okay. And something like that where we have it right on the edge, we want to make sure that's well glued. Okay. Now with this little guy, so that's going to be our craft with me for this week. image, isn't it? All right. So let's put a notch in here, because that's where our pocket's going to be. It's going to be on the side on this one. Then we'll ink. All right, so glue on 3 sides. So we're going to do a kind of a side thing in there. Oh, me. Took cover on a date last night after he got off work. Yeah, you know, he's kind of cute. All right, so let's see. So I don't really have anything that's like, you know, sideways. So I think we're going to put this one in. Now it needs to be turned up a little bit because it's got a little bit of white on the side over here. Just a little bit there. Take that off. And let's take a look at that. There's a little off center. And this one, there we go. Okay. Now, let's give this a little ink on the edge. That's going to go in there. And we're going to thicken this up a little bit by putting it on another piece. So let's get some glue. Some glue. Well, you know, I like to take my hover out from time to time. But we went out last night and we took him to a late supper because he doesn't get off work till 7:30. And he's always starving when he gets up. Doesn't matter if we feed him at 5, he's still starving at 7:30. So I decided I was going to take my man out to eat. We went out and we had a nice dinner. It was just the two of us. And I put that on there to get rid of that beige line. There we go. There. I think we're going to trim this just a little on the sides. It's a little tight, and I don't want it to be too tight that, you know. So we'll just redo these sides. Take take off a little bit on both sides, re-round the corners, just ink again. It's no big deal. Okay, let's try that. See if we like it. Mo better. Okay. Now, some washi tape. We need some washi tape. Oh, you know what we need? We need paw prints. There. Do this one again. There we go. Okay. Ah, you're right. I didn't do the glue song. I'm sorry. I will do it on the next one. All right. So we have our little guy. Then we have this one down here. So cute. Little picture, scene from the movie. Some writing space. A journaling card. So we've got, some elements on here. Let's do... this one. Do I want to do this one? Or this one? Let's do this one over here. So I'm just going to a little glue right here. Gluey, gluey, glue. Gluey, 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 glue. You're all gluey, 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 glue. Okay, there we go. And where's Boney? Oh, there's Boney. Okay. I swear I'm going to put, if I could, I'd put eyeballs on this thing, but I'm so afraid if I did, I wouldn't be able to hold it right, Yeah, so I took him out on a date last night. And he looked so cute. He's like, how dressed do I have to be? Because he goes to work in his jammies all day.
Sweater, indoor t-shirt, and lounge pants or shorts. That's the uniform of the day.
Every day. Okay, now what? Still need something. I'm not sure what it is. I'm willing to go with this. All right, here we go.
All right, I'm coming. Puppies will be fed.
You fed the fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like those neat doing things.
Ooh,
I know.
scary.
Made the bed and everything. Standard normal morning.
Francis says, I wish I could work in my jammies. He literally lives to work in his jammies. He went into the office the other day for the first time in about 5 years.
Since they sent us home from COVID.
And he hasn't gotten a haircut in 5 years.
Yeah. There were pictures.
People had to take pictures. They were like, "Oh my god!"
Of course, I wore my T-shirt that said "The Man, the Myth, the Legend."
Now you have to understand, when somebody else has a problem at work, Mike's the one they call. He's
If I don't know it, I know who does.
He's the old guy. And by the old guy, I mean, like, he wrote the book
On some of the stuff.
on what they do. His company bought a phone system when they decided to start doing the business thing. They bought a phone system that didn't have a manual. There was no troubleshooting for it. So
They said, "Here's the equipment. Figure it out."
So Mike was one of the first people they hired to go into the business department because the guy, his old supervisor, was the guy put in charge of it, and he got to pick his team. He was like, "I'm taking Mike."
Well, that night, I'd been already sitting outside of his office, and he's damn near listening to every single call I made for 2 years. So, you know.
So Mike got pulled into it, and so he basically wrote the book. Him and about
three or four
other guys. And so now, whenever somebody has a problem that they don't know what to do with, there's like, call Mike. And I think he's the only one of the original team still doing what he does. He doesn't want to get a promotion. He's been offered it several times.
Cajoled.
They have literally like badgered him. Come on, dude. Let's get your promotion, get you, moving up the food chain. And he's like, no, he makes more money doing what he does than his coaches make. Yeah. So he's like, no.
I like my job. Just what I'm doing. Thank you.
He likes what he does. He's good at it. When the president, the vice president of business needs a case worked on, they're like, call Mike. And they call him and go, all right, I need you to drop everything else that you're doing. I need you to do this. And he's like, okay, what's going on? And they tell him, and he's like, okay, yeah, give me 5 minutes. And he fixes it. And then they go, shit, because they've been working on it for days.
As much as all that. Thank you for the kudos.
You think they'd make fun of you, Carla? I don't think so. Well, I mean, it depends. What kind of jammies do you wear? Do you have the one with the little boxer butt, that comes down so you can go potties? Because that they might giggle at. But I have found, if you put on jammies and you go to work, depending upon what your jammies look like, you can look at them and go, no, it's a leisure suit. Isn't this casual Friday? So, yeah, he gets a lot of calls from the VP and the president of his department going, dude,
I've known Dave forever.
We can't get this to work. And he'll go, okay, let me look at it. He might spend a few hours on it at most, but he gets it figured out, which confuses everybody else. But when everybody else needs help, there are other people that'll even go, like, they'll call somebody else and they'll be like, no, I ain't got this. Call Mike. Mike gets calls on his days off.
Yeah.
He's not even on schedule. And he comes back in and there's all these messages from the days that he's off going, dude, where are you? I need you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If he could work 7 days a week and they could figure out how to do that, be like, like a professor or something. These are his office hours. You can reach him between this hour and this hour, 7 days a week, but that's it.
No. That's called salary. Never.
See?
Never. Salary.
See? Never salary.
Ever.
Well, so you could get away with the yoga pants and t-shirt.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So I'm looking to put a journaling space in here. I'm thinking. And I don't want to do the whole page. This is all I have. This is the last piece of this. Oh, we should just do it, right? All right, we're doing it. We have a decal edge at the bottom, so let's cut the decal all the way around. Okay, here we go. Okay, decal. But I want that to be on the left. So since this is obviously the top of the page, we're going to cut this a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, so now it just looks like another line. That is going to go right there. Okay, that's the last piece. I think there might be like a strip of it left. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Like I want to like
Hey, Bob, this
take
is
it in
Mike.
half. You know what I mean?
Technical support calling on a recorded line. How you doing today, kind sir?
Something down here.
Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Hey, listen, I got your ticket come across my desk. Looks like you were looking to have some details done.
Okay, we only have 2 pages left, so we'll do this. We'll do this. Let's ink.
Hey, sorry, not on that page. 2395. This is for Fritz Road. Yeah, that's the last 4. Oracle, Fritz family. Yeah.
Okay. We've put this down. This is a big piece. Let me grab the Xyron real quick. I'll run this through the Xyron, and then we can put it down in one big shot, and I don't have to worry about it.
Down portion of it didn't go through for whatever reason. They had set it up for 72 hours. I'm checking to see
Okay,
what
so I'm going to do it this way so
right
that
now, running those tests as we speak.
I don't have it bubbling from too much,
But what I'm going to
you
do
know,
is
glue.
I'm going to restart that and then check this ticket in a couple hours and make sure that it's running so that you've got some decent data. Because right now I have no data on that thing.
Okay, so we're basically making it into a giant sticker. Yeah, we just had that conversation, right?
I'm like, oh no. Yeah. It's horrible. Okay, so
So now I have that,
the CPE.
and we're just gonna press this down.
So tell me your woes. What's going on with this? I mean, okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take this off.
Yeah, no. Hey, you're bearing with me on this too, as well. I'm sorry that it's gone this route, but you know, like I said, I've got your ticket number set aside in my notepad to check it later to make sure and verify that this thing is working for you.
Okay.
Okay. March of last year. Wow. Okay.
Okay. Now, this is the side that's going to have our binding on it. So it's probably going to run right on that line there. So.
Now, I
Okay.
see you've also got like SIP trunk, FTAs and voice manager.
So we're going to do.
IPC modem. Is any of those other services being affected? Okay. Well, and that's, you know, that my thinking is if it's something outside, if it's all of it being affected at the same time, you know, like for the phones, you get static. Yeah, there'd be like static, dropped calls, blah, blah, blah. You know, there'd be issues.
Okay, we're going to cut
dial
that.
code, whatever. You know.
And then we're going to cut this side just inside of the decal. There we go. Okay.
You know, if they're having that issue on the phone side of things. This way we can go, okay, well, it's not the modem itself, it's something outside that's causing the problem.
All right.
I'll do that for the IPC. Yeah. Okay, so.
All right, and then we're going to
Right
give this
now,
a
of
nice
the things I've done so
red
far
line.
during the course of this conversation.
So,
To the premise equipment, I've got no packet loss or latency. Looks good. Same with to the modem itself, which was done shortly thereafter. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up another one for that. And I think
come on. Give me some
just
glue.
because I'd like to know.
You know, this is working fine just a second ago.
Modem for the IPC. IPC phone system is like a IP based, so it's definitely got to worry about how the modem is behaving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the IP off of that and add that into the ping that I'm going to start up for specifically the modem, just to try to see if we can get any correlating data, further outside of just the data. You know what I mean? That would be my thought on it at this point, just to try to validate that it's specifically the data modem, or if it's something that's going wonky elsewhere. So how intermittent is it, and how bad is? I mean, is it dropping complete connection? Is it just a few
Well, I got to
packets
tell
in
you,
there?
I come to work sometimes. I'm sitting here working, and I'll get a hot flash, and I just rip my shirt off.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So now I really want to use this.
The IPC modem is currently showing us all.
And so I'm going to have to figure something out how to use it. Because I just think it would be cute, Let me see. What do we got? We could use this with.
I'm just saying with the
Brain damage.
yeah, and it could be my tools as well.
Throwing stuff on the floor. Sorry, guys.
You know what I mean?
What do I have?
It's like, what? Why are you saying that? That doesn't make sense, Sometimes.
What do I have that I can use this with?
Okay, so Bob, how's this? Let me set this all up for the thing. See what we can come up with, and you're on until 5 o'clock tonight, right? Okay. I'm gonna give you a call about 4:30. We can discuss this again, and I can verify that all those things are going, and we can do that for at least 2
Okay.
days.
I have.
Today,
One of these.
tomorrow, and we'll look at, touching base again with you at the
Both
end
these
of
days.
the business day tomorrow at 4:30 or so. See what we've got so far.
The goons
you don't
are
need 3 days
bouncing
worth of
around
data. You know,
again.
just at least 24 hours here, I would think, just to be able to prove our point on things. You know what I mean? All right. In that case, Bob, is there anything else I can try to assist you with today, kind sir? All right. I really appreciate your patience and understanding in this matter, and you, kind sir, have yourself a fantastic weekend. I'll be talking to you in a couple hours.
This one.
All right.
Did we
thank
get
you,
them
sir.
all? We
Bye-bye.
did. Okay. All right, so we're going to cut this down just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is open it in the back. Because I want to. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to open this up. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the end off. There. And this one. Okay.
Was that you that peed behind my chair last night? Huh?
And then we're going to glue this down. Okay. All right, I'm going to ink the edge here and the fold there and there. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, that is going to go on there. like that. And then this is the outside. That is the inside. Let me see. We're going to deckle this edge so that it matches. Okay. The lady say that it's not them, they're housebroken.
Oh, no. I meant Ozzy. She wanted out.
Okay, so we are going to use this on here as a decoration. And this is one of those journals where it's like, we're using what we've got because there's not a lot available for this. I'm not going to glue that part down because I'm going to leave that like as a little tiny tuck. And then we'll glue this part down. And we're going to glue this on 3 sides. There, across our decal and up, which we're going to put right here. Okay.
Wait.
And then this, see, that'll kind of tuck in there like that. And then too big. Do 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 do. We can tuck something in here. I don't know what we're going to tuck in there yet, though. We're going to cut this. You know what? We're not even going to cut it. We're going to fold it. Get that lined up. Let's round this a little bit at the bottom here. There we go. Okay. And then here. There. See? And then one up here. All right, let's see. What are we going to put up there? I don't know. All right, so this is where we are. I'm going to call it quits for today. Tomorrow, we are going to finish this because we only have 2 pages left. And then we'll get some covers started, and we're going to get it bound and all that happy hoo-ha. Let's think. So I think that's going to be it. Hopefully, we'll have this done tomorrow. If we don't, I'll come on Saturday morning just to get it, finished up. But I'm going to cut a couple of these guys out so, we can put them on here. So let's put a pin in that so that I remember. Oh, no, I'll just do it as soon as we're off. And then I'll, that way I don't have to remember. Francis says, oh, hell, it was me. She did it. She peed on the floor behind your chair. I think somebody had to go potty and they piddled a little. They're housebroken, but, there's only so much housebreaking. If you got to go, you got to go, Okay. I'm not going to bother to clean this up because I got to do this stuff. So let's take a look at what we've got. So tonight, we're going to have art therapy. Now, there should have been a mini tab tug, and it's a bonus project today. So there's a new video out today. And then tonight, we're going to have art therapy. That's, in our book, on your paper, whatever it is you're doing, whatever you're using. You could just be using one giant piece of wallpaper or something, and you're just making like one giant collage piece. I don't know. But that's what we're going to be doing tonight, our art therapy. Tomorrow, it's going to be the craft with me. We're going to be using this beautiful digital from Snapdragon Digitals on Ko-Fi. There's a link in the description for tomorrow's video that takes you to this page so that you can get this copy of this digital. It is totally free. Please follow, leave a like. If you can, send $1 or $2. It's always nice to support the artists that we use for these projects. And we're going to be using this, and it's 10 pages. Print as many or as few as you want. Maybe you just want to use one, and so you want to print multiples of that. Whatever it is you want to do. It would be nice printed on some tea-dyed paper. If you don't have any tea-dyed paper, take some white paper, make up some tea, put it in a spray bottle, spray it, and just let it air dry. Do not put it in the oven, people. That makes your paper brittle. Okay? We don't want to do that. But do that, and then you can press it and print on the other side, and then, you would have a nice tea stain on the back. Not that you're going to see the back, but we're also going to be using some cardstock. So you could use 8.5 by 11 or 12 by 12, whichever you have. In whatever color you want, that corresponds to whatever's on here, whatever you think works. We're going to be using that. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. Next Monday starts that 3-envelope class, and it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It is a 4-part class. So you don't have to take it then. It's going to be, it's a video. So you can just mark it and come back to it. Maybe watch it through and, the whole thing, wait until it comes all the way out, and then do the whole thing, and then go back and kind of base that on what you're going to be doing. And don't forget, you have until the 28th to send me your journal request, journal idea. And I'm going to start that probably the first week of March. So it would be like the 5th of March. And what else? We're also going to be doing the quarterly project. Probably the 1st of March. And even if you didn't buy the quarterly project, you can always, come and hang out with us if you want. Let me know. But that's it. That's all I got going on, guys. Let's see. What else do we need to talk about? Nothing. That's it. All right. So new button push, please. Thank you. Bell ring. When it comes up, say all. I do post videos at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, and free classes and things like that. So You can find out what I'm doing by checking out the community tab here on the YouTube channel. It tells you everything there is to know about my digital world. Also, you can get a listing over on my Facebook group if you'd like to join the Facebook group. Participate over there as well. We do a lot of crossover stuff. What else? That's it. Check out my Ko-Fi for some free digitals, or if you're so inclined, go over to my Patreon and join up. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye.